Today I've pulled again from the Cosma Visions Oracle, so let's go ahead and see what we have today. I haven't been able to sleep, by the way, so my mind's not working great. Like, I just started this video, and when I said, let's see what we have today, I actually turned the video off. Okay, let's actually see what we have today. I'm not turning the video off on accident. Oop, we have a major arcana card. Number 2, the Swan. Looking it up in the good old big book. Just FYI, if you do ever get this deck, the big book is a wonderful thing to have. Not only is it gorgeous and has both information or like all the cards for Cosma Visions. It also has all the cards for Prism Visions. On one side is the card, so this picture in, huge on the page. And then on the other side, there's expanded description, and there is a little book that comes with it. And it's not very expensive for what it is. I think it's like $30 or something. So that's just my little public service announcement. If you, I guess, have the deck but don't have the book, or don't have the deck but are gonna get the deck, okay, whatever. Alright, you probably didn't need to know all that. The Swan. The mirror card in tarot would be the High Priestess. The swan floats effortlessly across the glassy water, scattering droplets in elegant patterns. She is at peace with her existence and understands that which is buried deep in the mind. She's your guardian for all important magical transitions and reconnections. With grace and warmth, she unlocks your unconscious and reunites it with your conscious. As she drifts to the melody of the universe, everything comes swirling back to you in a brilliant flash. You feel more connected to yourself than ever before. Upright meaning, protective, good omen, clarity, presence uplifting. A glowing shield cascades down the neck of the brilliant red swan. The shield represents a protective presence in your life. The swan is an omen for safe changes. If the swan comes up when you have a decision to make, take it as an affirmation that what you feel in your mind is what your heart needs to. It represents mental clarity, wisdom, and a connection with your unconscious mind. If you've been waiting to take the plunge into something new, now is the time. Reversed meaning, mental block, misalignment, reflection of self, presence challenging. Trapped in her own reflection, the reverse swan has lost her voice. There seems to be something blocking her ability to align herself. This lack of center you may be feeling could be due to a misalignment with the way you see yourself and the way the world sees you. If so, ask yourself why this might be happening. What are you projecting that others are picking up on, and what do you want people to know about the real you? What speaks to me today? This may be, if you've been seeing one of the recent Cosma card videos, I've been rambling more, including about what jumps out to me, and I think I might keep doing that. Not necessarily always the ramble bit, but the what jumps out to me. I know that will help me, and maybe it'll help you. Maybe something jumps out at you. In fact, if something does and you want to share it, I'd love to hear about it in the comment. In this case, what jumps out to me is when, in the upright meaning, about the glowing shield. I've been learning more about something called shielding, where, if you're I guess anybody can use this, but it's something like highly sensitive people and empaths do as a way of, trying to navigate the surrounded by, almost like a force field where you're letting in the good energy, but you're protecting yourself from negative energy. And so that way, like, maybe you're in a room with people, maybe you're talking to people, and there's a lot of negative energy that maybe you're picking up on, but really isn't yours. It's my understanding it's kind of a way of teaching yourself not to let that get to you, right? So it's a way to keep yourself engaged with the world without letting the world crush your soul, in other words. So I like this image of the swan. I may actually try to remember to use it. It might be good for me to use it as a way of imagining that, because sometimes I have trouble when people, like, there's exercises or things for mental health or things like that are like, imagine blah blah blah. It can be hard for me to really connect with that in a way that's helpful. But something like this might be helpful because it's like an external image that I can focus on. So instead of me like imagining a shield, I can imagine this card, sort of step into the card in a way, or have that swan and the energy of that swan, the light sort of infuse. So anyway, something I'm thinking about that popped out to me, the shielding, the shield. Hopefully something popped out at you today and resonated with you, helped you, or at minimum you enjoyed the picture of the swan and enjoyed a little quiet ASMR whispering. And I hope to see you again soon.